She used to have this luck of men coming around her. She used to have this aura of rich guys, clean, good guys coming around her. Did everything to make sure I was comfortable. What could I even ask of again from a man that he does not have? I never knew that something bigger than what I can even expect would show up out of the blues. Of course, I want to settle with this man. I don't have any reason not to settle with him. So we had a plan. Madam Nye, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm so happy that there is a platform I can come and share whatever it is I'm going through. Thank you so much for giving people opening ears to help them in whatever they are passing through. And that is why I am here, for you to help me out. My story goes like this. I used to have this friend. We're very close from childhood. We grew up together. We did everything together. If you don't even know us, you would think maybe it was the same woman that gave birth to us. But no, we are not even from the same tribe. But we love each other as if we are the same blood. We went to the same school, the same university, but different courses. And we were together, we were moving on fine, everything was going on fine. But there was something so special about this, my friend. She used to have this luck of men coming around her. She used to have this aura of rich guys, clean, good guys coming around her. And honestly speaking, I never had issues about it. I was so happy and everything was so cool and fine. They're always coming around her, these young men. And most times they got to a point that some of them will even come to me and ask me for her number. And I'll be like, God, well, when are you going to do my own for me? When are you going to do my own for me? I can tell you that 3 years down the line in that school, I just had 2 guys that came after me. But you see, my friend, I can't even count them. But it was not an issue. Then this fateful day, I was in the library when this young man walked up to me. Madam Nye, if you see this young man, I was like, am I the one he's talking to? He was so cute, so good looking. I was like, maybe he's looking for my friend, oh. But he said no, that is me he wants to talk to. I was so happy. We got talking and I told my friend about him, and she was also happy that finally you've gotten yourself the kind of man you want. And we started dating. He was like a godsend, an angel. Madam Nye, this man was actually an angel God sent to me. He was everything I ever wanted. 1 year into the relationship, I lost my mom. My mom has been the only person I had as a family. She has been the one catering for me and my younger brother. My dad was nowhere in the picture. He left us. He was nowhere in the picture, just my mom. This young man followed me to bury my mom. We were not even married. He did everything to make sure I was comfortable. What could I even ask of again from a man that he does not have? After my school, I went for my NYC with my friend. After the NYC, he proposed to me that he wants to marry me. Honestly, I was just so happy. But I never knew that something bigger than what I can even expect would show up out of the blues. Something that would change my life for the worse. Something that will make me want to take my own life. After the proposal, we started planning for the marriage. And everything was going on fine until this fateful day. My friend called me and she asked me if I really want to settle down with this man. I told her yes. Of course I want to settle with this man. I don't have any reason not to settle with him. Besides, we've come a long way. And she said she was just being a friend. That what she's doing is what my own mother would do to make sure I don't fall into wrong hands. I appreciated her concern and I told her everything will be fine. Now she advised me that we should put this man into test. Honestly speaking, Madam Neye, I am not a fan of putting a man into tests. I don't fancy it at all. And I told her I am not in for that. But just to give benefit of doubt, after a while, I concealed into her advice and suggestion. And so we had a plan. She asked me to call my man and tell my man to come over to the house that I'm sick. I told her I can't do it, that she should call the man herself. She called my man that fateful day and told him that I am very sick, he should come to the house. And he came to the house. When he came to the house, he did not meet me in the house and she was the one there. I was watching them from afar, from the room, and I saw my friend trying to, talk to my man, and he declined. He got angry and he told her that, how can you do this to your own friend? How can you betray your own friend? He got up and he left the house. I was so happy that, yes, my husband to be did not fall my hand. He made me proud. I was so happy. And he called me a few hours later to ask me where I was, that he was in the house. I told him I went out to get some drugs. After that day, I discovered some changes. He stopped taking my calls. He stopped replying to my chats. He doesn't even call me. I was worried. After a week, I went to his place. He wouldn't open the door for me to come in. He wouldn't want to see me. I sent my friend to beg him and still on. Until one day I had to go to his office uninvited. And I was able to talk to him, and he was like, why would I put a test on him? I was shocked, like, how did he even know I was part of it? He said my friend told him. My own friend that I trusted, the friend that even led me into that act, she betrayed me. She went behind to tell him I instigated that action. She betrayed me, Madam Neye. I was so devastated. At that very point, my man told me that it's all over. The marriage has come to an end. We're not going to get married again. That the relationship, he's done with it. I cried my life out. I begged him. I did all I could. But he said no. To think that was all. I thought I had seen it all. But little did I know that it was just the beginning. 2 weeks after that, I was in the house with my friend, thinking about my life. Don't know where to start from. And I was with my friend's phone when a call came in. Madam Neye, would you believe that it was my man that was calling my own friend? The man that told me that he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. He was the one calling my own friend. And she came right up to me, unremorsefully. She did not even care. And she picked the call, as if I was not even there. She picked the call and she told him that she's in the house waiting for him. But Anaya, before you know it, my man walked in, picked up my friend right before my very own eyes. And they went out. They went out on a date. Like, I thought it was a dream, I thought maybe I'm dreaming. What was going on? I had to chase them out for me to believe that, yes, I am seeing this thing. And for real, it was not a dream. I confronted her and she told me to my face. My friend told me to my face that she gave me an advice and I took it. I was like, You advised me as a sister, and I took it. She said, why will I put a test to a man that has shown me nothing but love? At that point, I knew everything was gone. I felt like giving up. I felt like taking my life because I was alone in the whole world. The person I counted as my own family did this to me. She had to do this to me. I remember then in school how men used to flock around her. I never even had anything against it. But this just one man that I managed to get. This one man that did nothing but treasured me ever since he came into my life. She snatched him away from me, right under my nose. How could I have even thought about such, that she would do this to me? Madam, as we speak right now, they are preparing for their marriage. As we speak right now, they are preparing for their marriage. That is why I've come to this show, to plead with you to help me. I don't want to hear any advice like, let it go, move on. I'm not moving on. I can't move on. I want my man back. And I need advice on how to get my man. Madam Naye, please, post this video for me on your platform. I need advice on how to get my man back. That is what I want. Because I cannot let him go. I cannot let him go to the hands of my friend. It's so devastating. I can't take it. I will not survive. Madam Naye, please, you need to help me. Please.